Hey everybody, and I am here on live tonight to talk to you guys about some of the new stuff going on with Instagram. I don't think it's very popular, but it's about the automators, and a lot of people that have an Instagram account and are promoting a health and wellness business have used automators for a long time to help build up their following. And I think that Instagram has gotten wise in the ways of such automators and are starting to reach out to them and essentially asking them to shut down. And also, they are reaching out to accounts who use said automators and do what is called shadow banning. And to kind of see if you have been shadow banned, what I learned is that you would go, let's say, to your account and post a picture on your account, and then you would put your hashtags underneath, right? And then what you would do then is you would go to have somebody check out your account or go switch over to another account that you might own, and then check that hashtag to see where your picture is. And if your picture shows up on the top left, but then you refresh it and all of a sudden it disappears, and it's not a very active hashtag. Let's say it only has 10,000 let's say it only has 10,000 posts attached to it, and all of a sudden your post disappears and it doesn't come back, or you don't see it as you scroll further down. That means that Instagram has shadow banned you. So it kind of stinks because there's a lot of big time accounts that have used automators for a long time. But the thing about automators too is a lot of accounts, in my opinion, were doing them wrong. And I was using an automator for a while myself, and I was about to, as a matter of fact, in the Facebook group, among the stuff, the content was to start talking about the benefit of using them without abusing them. And I was going to talk about how you can use an automator to auto-like and auto-follow people, but not necessarily auto-comment, because I think how a lot of accounts are doing it wrong is they were using the auto-comment function, and you would get these really weird comments under your post saying stuff like 100% very best, hey, I think you and I can click, and you just read these and you're just this is so seedy, this doesn't connect with me at all. This person is essentially wasting their time, and you would never go on their account. And that's just how I felt about it. If I felt that way, I know that there would be, millions of other people who probably felt the same way. So I'm not quite sure, the benefit of using an automator for that purpose. But for auto likes and auto follows, I thought it was pretty handy. But like I said, Instagram's getting kind of wise in the ways of using those. So they're reaching out to those automators, such as Instagress, and having them shut down. And Instagress, I don't think, had a choice but to shut down. I'm not sure the legalities or why they had to do it. They just had to do it. So where does that leave us as Instagram health and wellness entrepreneurs who are out there trying to build a massive following? Well, to be honest, a lot of people come to me, when I talk to them initially to introduce them to the group, and they take a lot of pride in wanting that organic, real following, and the automators provided maybe a lot of those auto-follow type people, or other bots follow them back, so just basically one bot following another after another. And really all it did was just kind of bolster up your numbers. Didn't really give you 35,000 real people checking out your account all the time. Of that, a good portion of them might be bots as well. Automators, also known as bots, looking at auto following your stuff as well. So the only benefit I saw of that was if you got a really big number and a potential follower was coming to your account, they could say, oh wow, this guy's got 15,000 followers, this is where the party's at. So now with automators kind of starting to go away, I think Instagram, what they're trying to do is get us account owners to rethink how we build our followings, and they're trying to get us to understand that real, organic, true following of people who love to interact and talk to you isn't going to come with an automator. You know what I'm saying? So earlier today I posted a method in which I've been using for years, well, not for years, that's a long time, months now, called the 531, and that's essentially, you block off a period of time throughout your day, and for me it was always about 5 in the morning. I would wake up, drink like some really strong coffee, and sit down on my phone. And 531 is I would find an account that was pretty much in line with my niche. So for me it was food prep, so I would find people who food prepped, or accounts that looked like they were fitness related, people on a fitness journey or something like that, and I would reach out to them, and I would like 5 of their pictures. Okay, it's 5 of their pictures, and then I would comment on 3. And when I say comment, I don't mean like writing, oh, very best, oh, great, love this pic. No, I would be like, hey, that kind of looks like Lake Erie. I love Lake Erie. I've swam in it before. How long have you lived there? Like I would actually pay attention to what that person is putting out there. And that's just basic social media psychology 101. People post on social media in order to be heard, right? They want people to hear them. So you reciprocate by receiving their, whatever it is you put out there, oh, that's a great picture of your kids. Well, that's basic communication. You have received that communication, you're responding in kind, and therefore you have fulfilled that potential follower's need to be heard. Social media psychology, right? So it's just setting yourself up as almost like an auto. All right, sorry, video pause for a little bit. So it's having a website do it for you yourself. 531. So 5 pictures you like that you do. Sorry, my Wi-Fi is terrible. You would pick so many accounts to do every day. And so for the last 7 months, I've been doing 10 accounts a day, 531. And so far it seemed to work out. I mean, I can't not credit Instagress for helping me, with the food prep life. But, I also know that I have put good work into it as well. And I think that sends a clear vibe into whatever your higher power may be. If you're thinking about the universe or God or whatever, you're meeting that intent halfway, so they'll meet you on the other side. They'll say, you're serious about what you're doing. I'll reciprocate and give and let you reap the benefits of your efforts. So, yeah, automators, I don't know how much, I don't know. There might be some companies out there that will find some sort of workaround and maybe some sort of way to glitch out the system and keep that going, and then Instagram will go after them. I don't know, but me personally, I feel that doing it yourself probably will, one, make you feel better because you're putting good, honest work into your account, and 2, you're going to get a follower growth, and it won't be the thousands within a truncated period of time, but maybe 100 to 1,000 within a period of time. But those 100 and 1,000 that you personally reached out to are going to be more dialed into your account and more personally invested into the value that you put out there because of how you reciprocated on their need to be acknowledged in the first place. So that is my feelings on the automators, the going away of the automators for now. Hopefully that was helpful or whatever. And what I'll do is I'm going to take a few minutes to do a quick Q&A while I'm on. And I see Allison is online. Hello, Allison. It is nice to see you. I really hope that my Wi-Fi does not wonky out and cause you to not be able to hear this or hear me. So is my audio coming in okay? You guys can hear me? So, if you take a look at this is probably the worst decorated, room on earth. I hate to say it. This is where they stick you when they put you on business. So, all right. So I'll stay here for a little bit. We'll talk a little Q&A. Let's see. We got Tina Pierce is online. Hello, Tina. Nice to see you. And oh, good. I'm glad that y'all can hear me. This is the first time I did live. I was like, And Alice is like, why isn't anyone responding to anything I say? And then my wife pops on and she's like, no one can hear you. And I'm like, oh no. And it was just a big deal. So, not a big deal anymore because we figured it out. Right? Right. Okay. So, if we got nothing, no questions to talk about, let me think here. Maybe I can bring up something in a few minutes we have. Oh, yeah, it's the last day of the 5-day challenge. We did that. Thank you so much for those who participated. And Allison, I saw that you rocked it every day, so I'm going to be stalking your guys' accounts to see how well you did, and I'm going to pick a winner for the free copy of the Gary Vaynerchuk book, The Thank You Economy. And I think that has a great alignment with the stuff that I teach here in the Instagram, Build Your Instagram for Leads and Sales Facebook group page. It's just about pumping value until the people out there see how much value you have and choose to work with you rather than, you trying to force your services onto them, which is advertising in the past. So it's all about attraction marketing based on the value you put out. Talk basics. I haven't started at all yet. Oof, boy. Well, basics. Instagram is a social media site. That's pretty basic. I don't know. So if you're just starting out, I would say the most important thing you can do is go into it knowing that it's not going to be an overnight process. You need to kind of humble yourself to the fact that it is going to take a couple months of consistent posting 3 to 4 times a day and putting value out based on your niche. Okay? And you have to use all the tools you have to get your message to as many people out as possible. So those are using all 30 hashtags, using, your bio. I think I posted something on here on the Facebook group about how important your bio needs to be and how your bio needs to put out there that it is not about you but about them. So what are the services you provide? And every post that you put out there needs to be of value, and that means we're going to lean away from really posting about, like on Facebook we post all the time about our normal life. And today I took little Johnny, I can't think of his kid's name, to the grocery store and I bought him candy and he flipped out. I mean, those kind of things aren't the things we would put on Instagram. That's for Facebook. Instagram, especially if you're promoting a business, or you're trying to run your business on Instagram, you need to stay as absolutely niche focused as possible. So if you were to talk about your kids, it would be in a way that aligned with your niche. Like for instance, if you're health and wellness, I'm going to post a picture of my kids, really nice picture, and I'm going to say, I do health and fitness because of them. What's your inspiration? What inspires you? You know what I'm saying? 3 things, and you start trying to think to yourself, well, what constitutes value? What's valuable? So you can break value down into 3 categories. Does it inspire, inform, or entertain people? And if you can get away with doing that with your posts, not all at once, but one of the 3, and that's how people are going to get attracted to you, is because they are gaining some sort of value by getting into your account. Okay, it's not about you at all, unfortunately. I know, that's what Facebook is for. Have a personal Facebook account or a personal Instagram, a separate account if you want your friends and family to keep track of your life. And or keep it all on Facebook. But your business niche account should be strictly about your business and your niche. So you can add elements of your personal life in there to relate your business into it, but it shouldn't be all about your personal life, because I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the harsh reality is people come to your account to see what it is for them, not what can I get out of this. And the more you humble yourself to that and start putting value out there, the more people you're going to bring in, the more they're going to stick with you, and they're going to appreciate it. That's how you build loyal followers, is they appreciate what you put out there. So and you're going to see, if you go into my Facebook group, you'll see all those tips pretty much mapped out. I don't really hide too much as far as a lot of the stuff that I know. I don't believe in hoarding information. I really don't. I think that's stupid. And I feel like, all the stuff that I know, I do really well with the food prep life and stuff, so I don't feel like I need to hoard this info. I am working on putting a course together with stuff to map out all this information in a course-driven type way, and that's coming soon, so keep an eye out for that. But other than that, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? I got a few more minutes before I should get off because I got to get back to work. Cool. So do you talk about hashtags? Yes. Hashtags is kind of a big deal, So what I would recommend with hashtags is that you find the ones that are super close to your niche, and you don't go for the ones with more than like 1 million posts attached to them, because your picture will be lost in the algorithm so fast. Because, unless you are a top producing Instagram account, which over time you will be with consistency, but if you're starting out, you want to stick to probably the ones that have between 10,000 and, no, not 10,000, maybe 100,000 to 1 million, somewhere in that range. And just be creative in the ones that you find within your niche. Like, for instance, if you are a healthy mom, trying to teach other moms how to lose weight, instead of finding finding a hashtag that says fit mom, you can say fit mom under 40, what I'm saying, or whatever is dialed into your niche. And it's basically, who it is you're talking to is where you should find those hashtags. Am I talking to a fit mom over 30? Well, there might be a hashtag out there that says fit mom over 30. Look for it, and it may be there. The less general it is, probably the more success you'll have with it. So just don't write fitness, because that has like 34 billion pictures attached to it. If that makes sense. But what I plan to do with this upcoming course is go deep into everything I talk about. So it's going to be good. We're almost there. I'm working on it. Anyway, any other questions? So I got a few more minutes before I have to get off, because I got to go back to work. But this is work. But this is work to me. This is good stuff. It isn't work if you love to do it. All right? So, anyway. And then, what's going on? I'll have a winner probably pretty much announced by tomorrow. So, I'll reach out to that person. I'll do a little shout out on the page. I'll say, hey, congrats to this person, and I'll send them the book. Actually, it'll be probably a Amazon code that they can go on Amazon and get it. So it'll be cool. Technology nowadays, right? Have you created new tags? No, but a nice little tip you could possibly do is create one hashtag for yourself and use that as your own personal hashtag throughout the entire life of your business. And that way, as you grow and grow and become more and more relevant and popular in the social media universe, that hashtag will be invaluable for people to find you and find the content that you put out there. Because by that time, if you put that hashtag attached to every single post that you put out there, that hashtag is going to be very valuable to people over the course of time. So I'd say 1 out of 30 should be yours personally. Any other questions? Such a nice day here in Nevada. So, all right. I'd say I got like less than a minute, and then I gotta get off of here. So, thank you so much for joining me tonight. I just want to talk quick about Instagram automators, do a little Q&A, and a little discussion. And thank you, Tina. Thank you, Allison, for you guys coming on. And if you're watching this later on, thank you for joining me. And I look forward to any feedback or any comments. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great night. Bye.